It will be Kent Steffes and Jose Loiola versus Karch Karai and Adam Johnson here at the Miller Lite AVP. New partner, David Swadek, and a tie for 7th place with moves like this nice spike. Bullion and Clark toughed it out all day, moving up a spot from their last tourney to finish in 5th. Dax Holdren's big serve powered him and partner Todd Rogers to tie for 5th. No sophomore slump here. And young gun Canyon Seaman, along with partner Mike Whitmarsh, overcome a great beef dig to set and spike for this point. 2 weeks ago, the runner-ups, Blanton and Fenoy, they had it a little tougher this time. They fell early Saturday to Steffes and Loiola despite some powerful play. And Tucson winners Karch and AJ survive a few epics to come away up in the money as per usual. Well, speaking of money, here's the prize money distribution. Fenoy and Blanton will take home $4,700. Whitmarsh and Seaman in 4th, $3,700. Holdren, Rogers, Bullion, and Clark in 5th, close to $3,000. Hanneman and Lewis's team, $2,200 each, and the 9th place teams around $1,600. So even though we've talked about the money hits that the AVP has decided to put upon themselves, they've still make it a pretty good income this weekend. Congratulations to all our money winners. But our final is coming up. Don't go away and don't touch her. Kent Steffes and Jose Loiola versus Karch Karai and Adam Johnson. Craig Hummer along with Mike Dodd bringing you the action on Fox Sports Net. Jose Loiola, 28 years of age, 6 years pro, last year's King of the Beach. His partner, Kent Steffes, 29 years of age, out of Pacific Palisades. Their opponents, Adam Johnson from Laguna Beach, California, 33 years of age, 6'3", 200 pounds. And finally, the man who needs no introduction, Karch Karai, 37 years of age, 6'2", 12 years on the AVP Pro Circuit. We're ready to go.
I think is how long Adam Johnson can hold out. It's been a long, hot weekend. He's shown signs of fatigue, and I know that Steffes and Loiola are going to get the ball on him and put some pressure on him and see how he responds.
Loyola's coach, Jim Menges, said they'd serve AJ, however, they'd go to Kent. They go to Karch. Little poke. Good for the point.
Not a good sign for Karai and Johnson. Kind of a lackadaisical swing by Karch right to Kent. And they're going to have to come out and not give up a lot of points early.
Steffes with the serve. Another mistake by Karch into the net. 2-0, Steffes and Loiola.
Again, the wind is just whipping around. It's gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Very difficult to control the ball, and Karch and AJ having trouble.
Great dig by Steffes. Karch salvages that one for the side out.
What a play by Karch. It's an overset, and usually you either try to block that or hit it down, but Karch sets it up. The players are confused, and Karch just puts the ball away. Great, great play by Karch.
You, as well as the other players on tour, really think he's probably got the best arsenal. Long by Johnson. That'll give the side out to Loiola and Steffes. Jose back to serve. In for the ace.
There's a case of Loiola taking about 50% off the power that he usually puts on his jump serve because the wind's behind him. The ball just sails and lands on the back line. It's a big mistake for Johnson and Karai.
Overset there by AJ.
I don't know what Kent's complaining about. He won the joust, they won the point, yet he's still trying to make some case that Karch had an open hand push. I think that's a simultaneous contact, and there was nothing on that play that was out of whack.
Kent bangs it down for the point. 5-0, not the way Steffes, well, I should say not the way Karai and Johnson wanted to start. We're here in Clearwater Beach, the final of the Miller Lite AVP Players Championships. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Billboard? Okay.
We're going to have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
It's really the bad side to win that bad.
Well, it's theoretically the good side where the
They got all their points on the bad.
I know, on the bad side. But when it starts blowing this hard,
It just doesn't matter.
if you don't control the ball right, the good side becomes the bad side because your passes start drifting off and sets start drifting off the net.
No billboards? Okay. So, Amy, is this a back in Clearwater sort of thing, or just... Okay. Hummer and Mike Dodd bringing you the AVP Miller Lite Players Championship Final. Jose Loiola and Ken Steffes off to a huge start, winning the first 5 points. They're up 5-0 over Karai and Johnson. Loiola back to serve.
And Craig, they got those points on the bad side. I think even more so than the win factor right now. It seems like Johnson and Karai are fatigued. They had a rough road getting to the finals of this tournament. They had 3 or 4 matches that went into overtime throughout the course of the weekend, and they're looking more tired than the wind affecting play. And it's understandable with Adam. He has trouble when it really gets hot and humid. And Karch has just got to try to suck it up here and push them forward.
Good for the side out.
And they really needed that side out to steady themselves. Again, when you've got the wind circulating the center court and whipping in such a way, sometimes the bad side becomes the good side, as you saw Steffes and Loiola getting 5 straight points from what you would normally consider to be the bad side.
Chance for Karch. Steffes booms it down. Good for the side out.
That's another play where Karch was maybe expecting Kent to be blocking, and he went up a little soft, and Steffes dropped off the net and made the play. Johnson and Karai have got to convert on their point opportunities to stay with Steffes and Loiola in this final.
Steffes went into the net. Thus, Adam Johnson will now have the serve.
See Adam kind of manicuring his little takeoff platform there by the back line. He's ready to jump it up.
Karch goes back. Adam can't get it, thus the side out.
Again, you see that ball drifting 5 or 6 feet back off the net. Normally a perfect set by Loiola, but with this wind, you've really got to try to stay behind the ball.
Blocked by Steffes, goes out. Karch Karai will serve.
Nice hammer by Karch off the block of Steffes. Steffes with good penetration, just hit the wrong part of his hand and ricocheted out of bounds.
Chance for a point off the dig.
Nobody!
Kent hammers it down. You're right, MD. Johnson and Karai just look very sluggish.
You had a great dig by Adam on that play. Karch unable to give him a good set. And they looked so tired that after this play, when Adam just is able to bump it over, they don't even go up and block, and they give Kent a free hit at the net. That's just something that you don't see from these guys.
Steffes unable to convert the serve even into the court, so once again, side out. AJ back to serve. 33 years of age from Laguna Beach. Jose banging it down. Good for the side out.
Loiola back to serve.
Here comes Jose, keeping the ball in front of him and just delivering deep middle.
Over.
AJ answers back with the cross-court shot.
Side out.
This is what AJ and Karch need to do to get back in this match. They've got to settle down, get their rhythm, get some good siding out going, and then they can score their points.
Chance for a point here. Steffes with a little bit of luck there. It rolls over. But again, Karai and Johnson just unable to convert.
They're unable to convert, and you can see just in their body language after the ball hits the ground. We've got a lot of great play right here up at the net. Karai winning the joust, but Steffes winning the side out.
Set! Nobody!
Sounds putting it down.
Break for Johnson and Karai. Steffes into the net on that point opportunity.
Charge to Steffes. Side out to Johnson Karai.
Saves the point there. AJ will go back to serve. His wife Jennifer expecting their second child any moment now.
Adams had the beeper with him all weekend. Got a bit of a scare yesterday, but I think it was a false alarm. It was a real estate question and not a question of how close the contractions were.
Right.
So
Jose Loiola serving. Save off the net. A great fake by Jose Loiola, freezes Karch.
again, the key to that play, though, it wasn't that difficult of a serve, and Adam Johnson didn't move his feet to make the pass. And here comes the overset. And you got Jose Loiola coming at you with a full head of steam. I'd kind of hesitate before I stepped up for that, too.
Jose hits it long. They're up. Steffes and Loiola 6-0. Karai with the serve.
Here you see Karai float serving and following it to block.
There they convert.
So you've seen the theme now. Karch is going to serve, run up and block. He's going to be the workhorse, and hopefully Adam can get his rhythm, make some good defensive plays like he did on that last one, and get them back in the match.
Well, this wind really wreaking havoc with our arena here.
Karch and Adam having trouble adjusting the lines, even keeping them onto the sand. The wind is gusting furiously right now. AJ in the previous play, great defensive control. Karch with a wonderful set cross court. And Karch and AJ get that all-important first point. You know, when you start getting behind 0-4, 0-5, 0-6, you don't, I trust me, you start thinking, I don't want to get bageled. I don't want a 15-0. So they've avoided the bagel. Now they're working on the French fry.
Right.
And hopefully they can get off the one and make a match out of this.
Karch with the serve. A bit of luck. The wind brings it over, and so a clean shot for Jose Loiola.
Karch just kind of looks up at the heavens and says, what else? You know, Adam makes a perfect dig. 99 times out of 100, normal circumstances, that ball's set and put away for a point. The gust of wind comes up, blows it over, side out for Steffes Loiola.
Blocked by Jose, good for the point. They go up 7-1.
You know what's interesting now is the wind is blowing so hard, you even got Steffes float serving on the good side. And luckily Loiola went up there, pressed over, and blocked for another point.
Well, we're up here about 50 feet above the ground, and our condo's rattling and rolling with every gust of wind.
Go, short!
Steffes with another float serve. Bottom just falls out of it. Ace for Steffes Loiola.
Catching him off guard. 8-1 now.
8-1 the score. Steffes back to serve.
Jose almost gets that block, but good for the side out.
Again, though, a difficult side out for Johnson and Karai. A tight pass. Karch made a great set on it, and Adam and Karch are in dire need of point number 2.
AJ with the serve. And it's just all working for Ken Jose. Off the net, turns into a perfect set, puts it away for the side out.
Well, when things are going your way, it just seems to work that way. Johnson with a great jump serve. Loiola passes the ball in the net. Steffes digs it out, and they get the side out.
Cut. AJ with a bit of a banger. Good for the side out.
Another smooth side out for Johnson Karai. They need to do that. It's the only way you make comebacks in beach volleyball is by siding out.
Cut. AJ would love to have that one back. Right in his hands, a soft shot, and it just goes off the back of the court.
Karch Karai, tough pass on the Steffes jump serve. Ball way off the net, and he cuffs it down the line. Great shot, great side out. Ken Steffes really doing a good job of mixing it up. He was float serving, then he went back to the jump serve, and keeping Karch and Adam off guard.
Loiola able to just poke it over.
Loiola back to serve.
It's really nice when you have that wind blowing in your face. You have so much control with the ball. You can snap it deep, cut it sharp, and the wind really affects it. Big serve by Jose Loiola.
Karch with the miss hit. That's a score for Loiola and Steffes. They're up 9-1. This is turning into a rout. Stay with us. More from Clearwater after this. At AVP Players Championships, Craig Hummer, Mike Dodd, Steffes and Loiola up 9-1. The 1998 Wilson Qualifying Series continues May 23rd and 24th from Houston, Texas. It's the Third Coast Southern Qualifier, the next official qualifier for the Miller Lite AVP Tour. For more information, call 713-974-6837 or 281-686-7012. Loiola with the serve. Block by Steffes sets that one up, eh?
Well, it's a block by Steffes, but again, the fatigue. Johnson trying to chase down that ball. You can just see it in his legs, in his concentration. They're a tired team right now, and Steffes and Loiola are taking advantage. Whenever you're in trouble, Craig, deep middle. Adam, ball well off the net. Just beats it down the middle between the defense of Steffes and Loiola.
Karch going back to serve. Need to start putting together points. That's stating the obvious, but they just need to cut back into this lead.
Loiola with a great pass, great little cuff shot down the line. You see Jose right there, wanting to wish his little girl Juliana, her 2-year-old birthday was yesterday, and I know Daddy wants to bring home a victory for her.
Another mistake by AJ. Good for a point for Steffes and Loiola. They're now up 11-1.
Again, it all starts with the pass, and you got to move your feet. And the feet are tired for Johnson and Karai.
Shot tags the line.
Another point. It's just getting worse for AJ and Karch. 4:19 left on the Swatch time clock.
Adam tried to knuckle that off of Jose's block, but Jose kept it in bounds. Full timeout for Johnson and Karai. They need a big fill-up of gas.
Go to the medical tent. Swatch timeout. You know, MD, you've played in a lot of weather. What's the worst tournament you've had for wind?
Well, I'd say probably 3 years ago, Mike Whitmarsh and I played in San Francisco, your hometown. They set the venue right down by the Golden Gate Bridge, and it was just howling. I mean, it was probably twice as windy as it is here today. And I would have to say that besides a couple of early tournaments in the 80s in Chicago, where we got some incredible winds, that windy tournament in San Francisco was the windiest conditions I've ever played in.
Well, windy here today. Now, the AVP Tour continues in Florida, April 25th and 26th for Fort Myers. Last year, my broadcast partner teamed with Whitmarsh to take the title. It's a great event and a great venue. The Miller Lite Open at Fort Myers. For tickets, call Ticketmaster at 941-334-3309.
We're back to action. Steffes serving.
Steffes serving. They're up 12-1.
Down by Karai Johnson, side out.
Good smooth side out for Karch Karai.
Well taken timeout. AJ with the serve.
That is out of bounds. One, Johnson, Karai.
There you hear the crowd trying to get behind Johnson and Karai, saying, come on, we want a final here. Let's go, pick up the pace. They need a couple more little mistakes from Steffes and Loiola, and they could get back in the match, but they've got a long way to go.
This would turn out to be one of the best comebacks ever if Karai and Johnson were able to come away with the win. Jose Loiola, however, with the serve right now, leading 12-2. Service ace.
Good for the point. We'll take a turn at 13-2.
The score is 13-2. Steffes and Loiola up on Karai and Johnson. Stay with us. In the AVP Miller Lite Players Championship, Craig Hummer and Mike Dodd bringing you the action on Fox Sports Net. This is becoming a rout. Steffes and Loiola up 13-2 over Karai and Johnson. Jose Loiola with the serve.
Another great serve by Jose Loiola, and I think we've definitely gotten to the point here, Craig, where this would be the greatest comeback in the history of volleyball if Karch and Adam were able to come back. Adam just seems disoriented. He's not following the ball. It's just ricocheting off his arms, and he's very tired.
Just long for Jose. AJ and Karch survive one.
Jose wants to finish it with an ace. Serves it a little bit out of bounds, deep. Karch Karai will go back and try to get things rolling.
Karch with the serve.
Karch following his jump serve up to the net, trying to put the block on Jose. Adam unable to control the defense, and Kent back for match point number 2.
That will do it. The miss hit by AJ is good for the 15th point. Steffes and Loiola are our champions here in Clearwater.
And you've got a happy Ken Steffes and Jose Loiola right there. They were fresh as daisies. They got to rest in the players' tent. That's the advantage of winning the winner's bracket. Here's kind of our lackluster final point of the match here. Adam just completely out of gas. He's going to try to knuckle it over the block of Jose Loiola, out of bounds. And very disappointing for Johnson and Karai. They battled a lot of tough matches to get to this final, but it was not to be.
Well, we will be back with more from Clearwater. Don't go away. We've got the awards coming up. Stay with us. We'll be back. Or from Clearwater and the Miller Lite AVP Players Championship, Steffes and